Hi, I'm John Davis, and today I want to help answer the question on how do I choose an accountant. Now, a good accountant is vital to your business because they can work with you so you really understand the numbers and help you make key decisions to help your business grow. They can also save you tax, and of course aside that, do lots of the obvious basic things like actually make sure you get your accounts in on time, hit all your HMRC deadlines, and don't get any fines, so you can actually sleep at night with no financial worries. So how do you choose an accountant? Well, today I'm going to give you 5 tips for choosing an accountant. First one is look at the size of firm. Accountancy firms come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, personally, I've worked for some global firms, a medium firm, and now have a small firm. And it makes a lot of sense to actually think about that kind of fit. You know, it can make sense to have an accountant whose firm is a similar size to yours, or at the very least works with businesses of your size to understand the issues that face you. But you also do need to be aware of actually the expertise in that firm. So sometimes small isn't right if you've got something quite specific and needs expertise. The second tip is actually expertise or experience in your sector. Now, a lot of financial and tax issues are common across all businesses, but some can be quite specific. For example, a construction firm has different taxes than, say, a manufacturing firm or a shop or retail, and therefore it makes a lot of sense if your accountant actually works with other businesses in your sector and understands the issues facing you. So check out their website, look if there's any pages about your sector or testimonials from similar businesses to yours. The third thing, and a really important one, is the fees. Now, cheapest isn't necessarily best. It's often worth paying a bit more for a good accountant giving good quality advice, because it's not a cost, it should be an investment to help you grow your business and increase your profits. But you need to be really clear on what you're getting for that fee, and therefore you can make sure you're getting value. For example, you need to be clear that if you ring up with queries throughout the year, are you getting charged extra for that, or is that in the fee? Does it include your personal tax return as well as the company stuff? So you just need clarity, because you might get some different quotes from different accountants, and you need to know you're comparing like with like, or at least see the value of paying a bit more. But the key thing is to make sure that they're actually giving you everything you want within the fee you've agreed. Fourth thing to think about is qualifications. Now, this might surprise you, but actually anyone can call themselves an accountant and set up an accountancy business. You don't need any qualifications. It's not like being a doctor or a lawyer. And what that does mean is you want your accountant, you want to be clear they really do have some qualifications and are able to actually do the job you're paying them to do. It also helps they're a member of a relevant institute. Now, the key ones for businesses are either the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales, the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, or the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. Because if your accountant's a member of one of those, it gives you comfort, they really know what they're doing, but also it gives you someone to speak to if ever there are any issues. And the fifth one is just get some recommendations. Talk to your friends, your customers, your suppliers. If you don't know anyone who's got an accountant, look at testimonials on the website, or look at third-party websites with reviews. So there's my 5 tips. Just to recap, look at the size of firm, make sure you've got expertise in your sector, look at those fees, qualifications, and also get some recommendations. And just as a bonus, one other thing just to throw in there is make sure you get on with them. You're not looking to find a new best friend, but you need to have a certain rapport. You're going to have a professional relationship, and to get the best out of that accountant, you need to work with them quite closely. So it is worth knowing you actually get on with them, and that the person you meet is the person you're dealing with. So there you go, there's my tips on how to choose an accountant. I hope they're helpful. If you'd like some more tips, please subscribe to our channel, or also subscribe to our email newsletter. Thank you.